Morning, peeps and poppets. Not my usual aggro mood. I'll tell you why in a moment. The new theme music, of course. Okay, here we go. Now, sorry. Good news, bad news, worse news, a rant. Well, really good news. Tomorrow night, season premiere of South Park. Don't forget to go watch. I've already seen the previews and everything what's going to happen. Enjoy. Good news. After my doctor's appointment yesterday, or actually during my doctor's appointment yesterday, they found out that they're not going to have to do surgery after all. Hooray, hooray, hooray. However, they're going to put me through a series of procedures where they use, it almost looks like an ultrasound machine, except it throws out sound waves, like they do for kidney stones and for gallstones, to blast them apart. And they aim this thing at my hip, and they sit there and blast it and move my hip at the same time. Painful as fuck. Okay? Don't suggest doing it. I would rather they go and just scrape it out and get the 6 weeks done. But no, this is a procedure that's going to take about 3 months, because they can't do it all at once because it could do damage to the bone tissue. Alright. I can live with that as long as I can get into therapy soon. Of course, on top of that, they also went in and removed part of the macerated tissue that's back there by my hip. So I'm technically not supposed to be sitting. I'm sitting, that's why there's kind of a weird angle here. I'm sitting on a cushion, and as soon as I'm done with my rant, I'm supposed to be back in bed. So I'm supposed to be down for 3 days. But I promised you guys to do a rant by today, and personally, you guys are more important than my fucking doctors at this point. Those sadistic, butcherous bastards who put me through torture when I go into their office. But I can live with that. Even though some people laughed at me yesterday because they saw how much pain I was in. Ha ha. So as far as everything else goes, everything's on hold until we figure out what the fuck is going on. Until then, I'm also going to just be lazy and be painful. Alright, so that's the first 3 minutes of everything. Hi. Today's rant is not necessarily generated toward anyone. Okay, so if anybody gets offended by today's rant, that's your own demon, and you deal with it. Because it wasn't meant toward anybody particular, except for one person who is not a friend, not someone I hang out with, actually just a fan. And yes, people, you know, fans and others, I do check all your pages too to see what you guys are up to see if anything cool is going on, or birthday wishes or whatever. Now, sore throat, sorry. Here we go. I have a fan. Now, a lot of you know, I do have a lot of female friends that work for Playboy, or that are trying to get into Playboy Miss Social, and are trying to get their modeling careers taking off. That's one thing, okay? These are the type of girls that usually sit there and, you know, they'll model in bikinis or lingerie and do whatever, and they're just trying to make a living, okay? They've got the bodies to do it. I don't see why not. I have nothing against it. However, I have a friend, actually not a friend, I just said she's a fan, who I've been to her page, and I've seen the photos that she posts, and she dresses in public like these girls dress in private, or for photo shoots. She posts on her Facebook page that women are to be loved, respected, and admired, not to be a man's play toy. Okay, I can respect that statement if it came from somebody who dressed more respectable and didn't dress like a 24/7 fucking play toy. Alright? 15 minutes later, I kid you not, 15 minutes later, she put up another post on her Facebook page that stated, I don't want to be made love to, I just want to be fucked hard. Once again, play toy. I thought we've had this discussion, ladies. I guess we're going to have it again. Okay? I have nothing against any woman being a dancer, stripper. Hell, go out and be a prostitute. Be the best whore you can be. If that's what you want to do, do it. Don't deny what you're doing. Don't deny your attitudes. Don't deny your actions. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I can respect you for what you want to do. Okay? That's cool. But to sit there and dress like a 24/7 hoe, act like a 24/7 hoe, and then want men to respect you and not treat you like a play toy? Give me a fucking break. You put out that image, guys are going to follow that image. Now, I know some of you girls out there that sit there, like I said, I've got friends and family members that are models and work for Playboy and everything else. And they do dress rather sexy in their photo shoots. When you see them around town, they're dressed in t-shirts and sweats or just jeans and little tops, and you know, they look ladylike, sexy, ladylike, and respectful. They don't dress like a common street whore who wears those little mini skirts or those little mini dresses that every 3 steps they have to pull down so everybody on the street doesn't know what color panties they're wearing if they're actually wearing them. Yeah, okay? This is the kind of shit that if you're going to wear this stuff and be in club wear or whatever just to go to Walmart, so be it. But admit that you're doing it and admit you're trashy, okay? Don't sit there and act trashy. Don't sit there and dress trashy. Don't sit there and look trashy and then tell everybody that you're a respectful lady. Bullshit, okay? Guys see this a mile away. And by the way, ladies, they're bad boys for a reason, and I will get to this part real quickly as well. Usually girls like this want a man to treat them and respect them well and want a good man. Yet, who are the first guys they go after? They go after the fucking bad boys. The same guys that have fucked at least 50 girls before them, and then they get pissed off after the fact that he never called after he made her number 51 for the week. Okay? Knock it off. Alright? Deal with the cards you're dealt. Guys have to deal with it. When we deal with you ladies and you start being like this, you have to deal with the bad boys when they do it. Okay? Bottom line. I have no problem with any of this. Like I said, I have friends that are, you know, around the globe that 90% of them act like respectful ladies in public. In fact, most of the ones I hang around with here are all very pretty. Right? They're not all model-esque, but they all don't dress like cheap whores either. Okay? Some of you women haven't figured it out yet that the era of Paris Hilton and, okay, Miley Cyrus might be in the middle of all of this, but the era of Paris Hilton and Tara Reid and all these celebutante trash bags is over. Okay? Guys don't want this shit. All right, okay, I'll admit, guys want it for 15 minutes, long enough to blow a load, long enough to stick it in, blow a load on your forehead, you know, and wipe their dick off on your forehead to give you the illusion that they care. And then you sit there and tell them, call me, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Hop back on in their sports cars or on their bikes, take off, and you never hear from them again, at least not to the way you want to. Okay? Why? Because that's the way you presented yourself. That's the way you were used, that's the way you were treated, and that's what's going to happen. All right? And by the way, you girls that keep screaming, I'm looking for a bigger and bigger dick. Okay, yeah, that's because you're stretching that hole out so far that if you wanted a good guy, and even if he was normal size, somewhere between 6.5 to 7, to him it's going to feel like throwing a hot dog down a fucking highway. Who wants that? Okay? Sorry. If you ladies want the extra freedom and want to be treated with respect and honored, and there's a lot of women out there, trust me, a lot of my female friends, I love, respect, honor, and endear dearly. But there's a few of you out there that I could just look you right in the eyes and just call you fucking whores. Okay? By the way, we figured something out earlier this weekend too, that most of these girls have this song basically as their theme song. As soon as I can get it to come up. Oh, wrong song. Told you it's been one of those mornings, and I'm doing all of this in one shot, so here we go. Okay, straight up. And I know I played a little more of that song on the inside. I just want to use it as an example. If you know any woman who uses this song or knows every single word to this song and dresses like this and acts like this, fucking run. Run away, guys, okay? These are women that have no clue. They think that empowering themselves by being party girl hoes is the way to go. And sorry, ladies, it's not. Guys are looking for good women, not bad girls. Okay? You girls, granted, might be wanting good men, but you always end up hooking up with bad boys. Why can't we admit this one? And I'm going to admit it to everybody. Sure, you can dress like a hoe, but we're going to treat you like a hoe. You can act like a hoe, we're going to treat you like a hoe. You can set off that image in the clubs and out in public that you are a hoe. People are going to think you're a hoe. Okay? Act like a good girl, be respectful. There's a difference between sexy and slutty. Some of you also need to learn this too, but face it. The more you act respectful, intelligent, and let your beauty shine for itself and show them there's more on the inside than there is on the outside, these guys are just going to keep treating you like common $2 whores. Okay? Period. That's my rant for the day. I love the rest of you women and the rest of you ladies. I love you all. You know that. Peace. Laters.